You know, with the recent election coming up and how everyone's all anti-Jill Stein and Gary Johnson. I can't do the redneck voice. Anti-Jill Stein and Gary Johnson. 'Cause that's like my northern accent. Because, if we have third parties, Trump could win. Ooh. Because you see, kids, it's better to have democracy be taken away so someone you don't like won't win than to actually have a democratically elected system where someone you don't like will still win because, dictatorships are uneven either way. Look, if you're like a monarchist or a dictatorist, are those the terms? I think they are. Then that's fine. Actually, monarchist maybe, but dictatorist no, that's actually not fine at all. Um, but just admit that. Don't like hide like, oh no, I'm for democracy, but anyone who votes for is doing something, not directly voting for them, but leading to someone who I don't like winning. Oh, that's bad. And I'm not even saying go vote out for Donald Trump. I'm saying let Jill Stein and Gary Johnson, be on the ballots. Be in the debates. That's all I'm saying. But no, you see, kids, 2000 happened. Even though Al Gore still got like 500,000 more votes than Bush did in 2000, and there's a good chance that even if Ralph Nader didn't leave in 2000 and become an independent, Bush would have still won for the same means that Gore that caused him to win either way. But shh, you can't use actual facts around here. And that's ignoring the fact that the Bush victory in 2000 wasn't even the biggest Republican landslide I've ever seen. Republican presidents have won a lot more of the time than they've had to cheat in order to get into office. Heck, Reagan won 47 states, I believe, in 80, and 49 states in 84. And there was no rigging going on there. It was just people are stupid. So yeah, and they were all like, oh no, don't you see, those are facts. We can't use the facts. And that's ignoring the fact that, yeah, well, the 2004 election wasn't directly rigged to my knowledge. Like, it might have been, because 9/11 had been only happened like 3 years ago and everyone was still paranoid. So it might have been affected like there, plus there was the commercial of, Bin Laden saying he wanted John Kerry to win. So that was definitely involved, but I don't think that was direct rigging. It was still wrong, but it wasn't direct rigging, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so basically, these people are just... Plus, it's not like you're going to get any better with Clinton. Okay, you might get it a little better. But really, if Clinton... Like, Trump's about a 1, Clinton's about a 2. I actually might prefer Trump. Trump's like a... Trump just feels bipolar or schizophrenic. Like, some days he's a solid, 7 for president. Other days he's a 1. Like, Trump has said all the right things, don't get me wrong, but like Ron Paul, he also keeps talking after he says the right things, and I keep listening after he says the right things. And he goes on to say wrong things, horribly wrong things. And I agree with him on, getting rid of corruption and, investigating all this stuff. But then he goes on to say, Justice Scalia, a great man. Actually, fun fact, that was the first thing I heard when I tried watching a Trump live stream. Was Justice Scalia a great man? He isn't. He wasn't, and the fact that he's dead has just made the world better. Not directly, but indirectly, him being dead is actually a really good thing. I really hated Scalia a lot. But yeah, this video was originally supposed to be about, how we need multiple parties, or to get rid of the party system in general. But then I just started rambling on. But really, it's like this. Trump can be either a 7 or a 1, depending on what day it is. Hillary's an average 3 or 4. Johnson's about a 6 or a 7. I'd want him to win. But if he, lost to the next candidate, I would be fine with that. Jill Stein's like a 9 or a 10 for presidential material. I want Stein to win. And if you're like, well, those votes will go away for Clinton's room, so Trump's gonna win. What if Johnson gets on the ballot? Johnson's a libertarian, and libertarians are very Republican ideologies. Heck, the last big libertarian candidate, Ron Paul, ran as a Republican. La 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 la, I can't hear la 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 la. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that.